Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but okay, here we go. Wait, not yet. Okay, I'm a Disney Star Wars fan. I am. I love Disney Star Wars. I never really watched the other movies, so what a better way to see and understand why fans hate Disney Star Wars so much than to watch all of them myself. I've tried multiple times to watch the originals and prequels. My best friend is a huge Star Wars fan and he kind of put me on. I like the sequels because I don't know much about Star Wars. I've only seen the sequels. It's nothing to compare them to. I see people speculate and I'm just in awe by the spectacle and the amazing universe and the lore behind Star Wars, and I'm sold. So, how do I feel about the prequels?
Okay, here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed. One winner, 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast.
The first one, I don't dislike or like The Phantom Menace. I love some things and I dislike a lot. Jar Jar in particular is very annoying. Like, I wish there was a cut where he's not in it at all. I also feel like this movie just has a lot of pointless exposition that needs prior knowledge of the universe, or at least the originals. This movie is very campy and corny a lot of the time, but I see that is the premise, as they are supposed to be space knights, but still. It's like the movie switches from wanting to appeal to children to then having these amazing philosophical moments that just leave me in awe. I have a bit of knowledge of the rest of the series, and I write these scripts as I watch each movie. And it's obvious who Palpatine is, like they make it far too obvious. Now for the good, like I said, the spectacle in Star Wars is always peak. I like how Anakin is and the relationship he has with Qui-Gon. Even with everyone telling him Anakin can be a danger, he has hope for the boy. I just like Qui-Gon in the movie. The music is another plus. When that fight with Darth Maul comes, you can feel it with the Duel of the Fates.
We'll handle this.
See, this scene works with Qui-Gon versus Maul, as when they are between the barriers, the Jedi meditates and the Sith Lord is antsy and full of emotion.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
A lot of the time I hear that this movie is better than A Phantom Menace. I don't agree. I feel like this movie was put in place as a huge exposition dump of a movie, not saying that it didn't have its moments, but it just seemed to be teaching us so much when I just wanted to breathe in the world. I do like Ewan McGregor. He really finds himself far more than his last movie. Is it me or did Anakin grow way too fast? I find it a little weird and off-putting with his relationship with Padme, but I think this movie's core story is a romance between the two. When you think about it, this movie is a love story. I love how Anakin is undecided about his loyalty to the Jedi because of his love of Padme, and him not being allowed to love someone in that way. I can't wait for the next movie.
Okay, fine. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
If the originals are better than this, I can't wait. I went to the theaters to watch this movie during the re-release and it did not disappoint. The memes, the feels, the fights. But the best part of this was Anakin. He was a hero and embarked on a hero's journey without the return. He had too many people trying to force him to become this chosen one. Yoda telling him to let go, to suppress your emotions, to let go, but that only delayed them for him. And all this evil and bad emotions are what made him stronger later on in the eyes of Palpatine. Palpatine knew his inner struggles and used all those emotions, that untamed, unlimited power, without disclosing the negative effects. I mean, Anakin should have known when he's seen him change his face during that fight with Mace Windu, but Anakin's ego was a massive point to his downfall. He believes that his mother's death was his fault, so he was willing to do anything to fix that. His empire, his this, his that, even having Padme plead and say all she wants is his love. You can tell Obi-Wan really cared for Anakin, but Anakin died. He was too far gone. But was he really still the chosen one, or will it be Luke? I love the prequels, or at least moments, and I'm glad I know more about the lore and why Kylo Ren wanted to be like his grandfather. I can't wait to watch the originals in the future. I hope I see you then. Bye-bye.